I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on today's video. You know, I get this question all the time. Hey Tone, you're in the business, you love cars, right? Like, what is your favorite car? And like, that's like, I know, what's your favorite child? And if you ask my kids, they'll name each other as the favorite child. However, in my top 5, because there's thousands of different styles of cars, in my top 5 is always an E-Type. You can say, oh my God, I want a Koenigsegg, or I want an Aston Martin, or I want a Hemi Cuda, whatever. I agree, all of those are great cars. But this car has style that makes you just stare at it. It's why you're watching this video. It is such an incredible piece. I think about when this car came out in 1961, what the world thought, like, oh my God, look at that thing. And it soldiered on all the way to 74. Before it was done, and this is truly a spectacular car to drive, to feel, the sound, the look. We're going to spend some time looking at the restoration. We're going to look at the details of the interior and all the cool rocker switches, giving you like that airplane cockpit feel. We're going to look at under the hood so that if you decide to go to a car show or something like that, you can show that off as well. The trunk detailing, you've already seen the undercarriage picture. You probably wouldn't even be watching the video right now and seeing how detailed and beautiful this is with all the suspension. We're going to talk about that too. And after we're all done for that, we're probably going to go for a drive and maybe not come back. All right, there's a couple things that I love and I love to do to these cars in particular. Let's talk about that for instance. So they tuck the wheels inside here. They sell a spacer kit where you can push the wheels out a little bit, giving it more aggressive stance without having to change to modern wheels, which I love, right? If you want to do that. Some people love it pure. This has knockoffs on it, left-hand threads on one side, right-hand threads on another. So all of that is cool. 4-wheel disc brakes, 4-wheel fully independent suspension. The brakes are inside the rear differential. Why are they inside the rear differential? We'll talk about that next. However, what we care about is the beautiful shine of Primrose Yellow matched up with the tan leather interior. It is beautiful. These kind of colors like white and primrose don't show up really well on camera, but we do the video just so you can see the quality of the paint. So when I say look at the paint, look in the paint, not at the paint, and see the detail of the sealing that's in it. See these letters that are on here. Let's take a quick peek at that just so you can see the shine that you can expect to get when it shows up in your garage. All right, so we have 2 types of clients here at Fleming's. One that just wants a cool car to drive, maybe go to dinner in, go to winery, go away for the weekend, stuff like that. And then somebody else that wants that, plus they like to go to a car show or a Cars and Coffee and things like that. We've made sure that this car here, you can go to one of those events and look like you have spent a lot of time and money getting this car ready, right? So when you do that and you show off this engine compartment, you are showing off some very authentic original pieces, and I want to point those out to you. For instance, this engine here, typically when they rebuild these engines, they started around the 250 horsepower mark. Because they're solid lifter camshafts, these can be built to up around 300 horsepower. It's probably why they added the 5-speed transmission here, because it makes highway driving amazing. It also comes with the original 4-speed transmission as well, so you get both of those. You have the twin side drafts here that are all nicely detailed, and the correct air cleaner set up. Like, everything's super authentic here, right? The dual fan system, I might suggest that you add an electric fan to the front of the radiator here. We can do that here if you like to. It seems to be a nice feature on these cars. It keeps them nice and cool. They can idle in traffic all day long. You know, Corvettes, these cars, Ferraris, things like that with those really long hoods, short little tiny little radiator holes. They don't get much as airflow, but never had a problem with this car. I was just throwing that out there just to think about. All the detailing here, from the braking system to the HVAC system, all that's nice. The seal is there, keeping water and things like that from outside the engine. HVAC part right there. All new chrome, stainless in pieces. I would be proud, very proud, to open up this engine compartment and you could show this off. This may be the best part of the car. I want you to look at the styling that went into these cars. It was landmark styling. Not to mention, you're in your SUV, someone's in their SUV behind you, and they're looking in this car, and they're seeing the array of gauges and switches in there. Like, this is like a space shuttle or the Concorde. I get so excited about it because not many cars have all of that stuff going on. Okay, so is this car functional? Yes, behind the rear seats is place for soft luggage. Also too, let me show you this real quick. inside the trunk, and you say, well, Tom, why would they put the trunk release on that side when over here? Well, the car started out as an English car, don't forget, right? They are right-hand drive cars. The US cars that came here, they left that there, which is kind of a cool feature. I kind of like it. So anyway, inside here. Why is this important? Well, because it's detailed in here and it's done the right way. Not to mention it comes with some extra cool stuff. So this is a tonneau cover. I just had that dry clean so that it's kind of ready to go. It's still on the hanger. That would go over half of that there if you didn't want to put the convertible top up, which is really nice. This has the ears to knock off the spinners, so you don't have to bang on the spinners themselves. The toolkit is there, has upgraded audio system in it, making for cool driving. And then obviously there's lots of room in here for some more soft luggage that would go, making this a real car you could go away on a weekend. And you can imagine how different wine tastes or how much different dinner tastes or whatever driving something as cool as this. All right, so you're walking up to this, you've driven it to work today, and you said, oh my God, man, I love this car. And you can't not say that, you can. However, you're gonna spend most of your time inside here. So now, let's talk about what we're getting, and come on and join me inside this biscuit interior. All right, so how does a 6-foot-plus person fit in here? Well, I think we fit pretty good. There's some great stuff in here that a lot of people, believe it or not, don't know, even Jaguar enthusiasts. And this has a telescopic steering wheel. Check that out, right? And you just lock down the collar when you get to the place that you want. Got a 160-mile-an-hour speedometer. Why does it have a 160-mile-an-hour speedometer? Let's talk about that real quick. The Jaguar XK120 and the 140, the predecessor to this car here, were named after them. They were called 120s and 140s because that was the top speed that they would go. These had to be faster, right? And so these have a 160-mile-an-hour speedometer, which is pretty cool. Tachometer, full array of battery, oil, water, fuel, these great rocker switch setups that are here, right? Climate control system. This is a functional, real luxury convertible with an upgraded audio system. Everything here is working like it should have worked from the factory circa 1969. And I think that adding the 5-speed transmission here, giving you that extra gear so it just loafs along at 75, 80 miles an hour. I'm not suggesting you drive that fast unless, of course, the speed limit is that. But what I'm saying to you is that allows you to lock this down. That allows you to just effortlessly cruise and have a great time with that beautiful sound coming out that dual exhaust. Not only are you getting some great style in these cars, you're getting a great sound that goes along with it. That's why people love them so much. Check this out. To mimic what it might have been to be English in 1969 without a horrible accent, so I'm not going to even try that. But driving the backcountry roads, you can hear the flat tappet camshaft and how well this car sits and goes around the corner, and that great sound coming out the back. This is what it does, man. It makes you smile like this. Look at this. How great is this job? Drive cool cars all the time. Hang out with you while we go for a ride. I love to make it rev a little bit. So easy to drive fast. Wow. All right, well, I hope you're enjoying this because I'm having a great time. All right, so we're back on some country roads, enjoying some time. Amber does not like this part of the drive because it feels for his life, which I don't blame him. But what better way to check out than in an E-Type? Listen to how good it sounds when you get on the gas around the corner. It's got this great amount of torque too. You don't have to go for like 10,000 RPMs. It makes power right away. We're having a great day. We're playing hooky. I'm not sure we're going back, so if this is the last video you see, sorry, it's because it was so much fun. The brakes are good. Wow, and it's so easy to drive, too. This 5-speed makes a big difference. It's super tight. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this test drive today. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up down below. It helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We got new stuff coming out all the time. And don't forget to share with your friends. They might see something they like as well. All right, I'll see you on the next drive. I told you that was a great driving car. We heard some sounds. We had some fun. I don't know if we were squealing tires or not, but if we were, I didn't mean to on purpose. It just, you get excited, man, when you drive these things. It's a sports car. It really is. When you think about high tech and what this was, they were winning races with these cars for a reason, because they were built to race. The four-wheel independent suspension, the brakes that are mounted inside so that you don't have the extra weight on the outside of the wheels for handling, the upgraded suspension, the beautiful underneath, which I hope you got to see the pictures of, the fabulous interior, the tonneau cover, like all of this stuff that comes with this awesome, awesome car. And I gotta tell you, we've been watching these cars go up in value year after year after year. Get it while you can before they become ridiculously expensive, and find a way to get it in your garage.